Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah. How are you guys? It's gonna be a little chatty situation, and I'm doing a full face of Beauty Pie makeup. This is in partnership with Beauty Pie, and this is the third video I will have done in partnership with them. Guys, I just love this company so much. If you have not gotten on the Beauty Pie train, I don't know what you're doing with your life or your choices. I'm not gonna get into detail. I'm not gonna get in the weeds about how the membership works because everything is gonna be linked down below. You can go to the website and check it out yourself. They explain it really well, but this is how I'm gonna condense it. You are crazy not to get in on this because you're basically paying less than $100. I think with my code, my Cate10 code, it's like $49 for the year. All right, editing Cate here, and I want to punch myself in the face because I totally got the code wrong. The code is not Cate10. The code is CATESENTME. All right. Proceed. $49 for basically $3,600 worth of makeup, which at the end of the day is pretty much like an unlimited amount of makeup and skincare. They also have candles, they have hair care. I cannot say enough about this company. So I have got some favorites that I'm going to be using today, and I also have some brand new releases from them. One of them I'm very excited to try. They put out a new concealer, and it is called the Everyday Great Skin Concealer. I also have this really weird itchy skin irritation right here, so just, I don't know, disregard. Let's dive into this, and I'm starting with one of my favorite primers, not just from Beauty Pie, like period. This is their All-in-Wonder Illuminating Primer. This is a beautiful glowy glotion, I guess you could say. One of those products that you can use as a primer. You can mix it into your foundation, wear it alone if you want to, just if you want that super, I just had a facial look. I cannot tell you how cutting my long nails off has like changed my life. I mean, I kind of already talked about this, but I'm still reeling from it. Like I can just really get in there in a way that I couldn't with skincare and makeup now that I cut those claws off. I mean, the claws were beautiful, but you know, the claws had to go. Okay, so this is their foundation, and I have yet to try this. I'm really excited. This is the Everyday Great Skin Foundation. They sent over a few shades, but I'm pretty sure that my shade is Fair 100, which is called Ivory. And this is a medium to full coverage matte finish foundation. So let us see how this applies. I am going to use a beauty blender. And from what I read, it goes on like really nice and light for a medium to full coverage matte foundation, which is music to my ears. Should I put some on this irritation? This is really annoying me. Okay, that looks a little better, I think. Yeah. All right. And this is what it looks like in the hand. It's not like the runniest of the runny. That makes sense because it is, you know, like a medium full coverage, but it does feel very creamy and very light. Okay, so what do we think of this foundation and how it went on? I think it looks good. I think this is actually a really good color match for me as well. Okay, so like I said, this is a newer product for them. This is the Everyday Great Skin Concealer, and I am going to be using the shade, again, Ivory, which is shade 100. Already like nice and creamy, right up my alley. Oh, wow. Yeah, again, that really is like a perfect match. That looks really good. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this part of my eye, like the hollow right here, because I feel like that is really where I struggle with my eyes. I don't really have, you know, like dark circles or a lot of puffiness, but I feel like, I don't know, my eyes kind of look sunken in sometimes. And that really does dry down really well. I have to say, if you're a person who isn't really a powder person, I think this is gonna be great for you, because if you didn't wanna set this, I mean, depending on what mascara you use, I think you'd be just fine. Okay, so that is the full face of foundation and concealer before I set it with powder, and I'm really happy with it. I think it went on really nice and light for a medium coverage to full coverage foundation. Obviously, I sheared it out as much as I could, and I do recommend if you're a person who likes something a little bit lighter with this foundation, I would say use a beauty blender then, because that is going to give you the sheerest application, and you know, it's just going to look airbrushed. So now I am going to go in with something that I absolutely love. Why can't I remember? I'm pretty sure this is in my top 3 cream blushes in the video I did about my top 3 makeup products from every category. So this is their Super Cheek blush, one of my favorite items from Beauty Pie, in the shade Bare Blush, which is like a dusty mauve. Again, another shade that, you know, whoa, I really went in there, didn't I? I am going to be double blushing, so don't you worry. Look at how beautiful. I mean, I don't need to double blush. Like, look at how gorgeous that is just on its own. Okay, so I have a lot of powders here. I'm gonna have to make some decisions. I have this Triple Beauty Perfect Glowy powder, which I think I'm going to use as like one of the last steps. It's really, really glowy. You could use this as a highlighter, but I have another product that I'm going to use as a highlighter. And then I have 2 different setting powders. One is the One Powder Wonder, and this is the original. And then I also have the One Powder Wonder Matte. And I'm thinking, well, you know what? I might use both. I'm gonna start with the original because we're already doing, you know, like a matte situation. And I've also heard from a lot of you guys who've watched my previous Beauty Pie videos about how much you love this powder. So I'm stoked to try this. And this is lightweight, blurring, smoothing, and luminous. Lightly sweep across your face to wake up your makeup for an instant radiance boost. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just stuck my finger in. Oh, wow. Do you see? Do you see? That feels like actual silk. I don't know if you can see how glowy that is on my finger. That is not what I was expecting. Okay. All right, we're going to Glowville here. Join me. I love mixing products, like using a matte foundation, but everything else is super dewy. You know what I mean? I feel like that oftentimes gives you just a Goldilocks application. Look at my bangs, look like 4th grade girl bangs. How do you like it? Okay, so that is the application of that powder. And I have to say, for as glowy as it looked in the pan, it's actually really nice. I don't feel like it's that intensely glowy. I am gonna take the One Powder Wonder Matte. I'm gonna set my under eyes and like my T-zone with it. This is, right, skin perfecting, long wearing, silky finish. Oh, and I love the fact that you see the difference between the packaging. This is shiny, this is the more illuminating one, and this is matte. So the packaging is, I love a matte packaging. It says Ultra Velvet, and ooh, yeah, super, super light again, but you can see definitely matte. I can't believe the quality of product you get from Beauty Pie. Like, I still haven't fully wrapped my head around it. I still don't even know if I fully believe in this, because no, I do believe in it, but you know what I mean? Where I'm like, what kind of wizardry is happening here? Okay, and that's literally the perfect like under eye setting powder. It just mattified everything. I'm gonna go around my nose and just like my T-zone right here. Okay, you guys are right about the powders. I mean, just beautiful. Oh, okay, my bangs were perfect and now they're not, and I'm upset. All right, whatever, we'll deal with that later. Okay, moving on to bronzer. This is another new product for me. A lot of their complexion products I didn't have. This is called the Quantum Bronzer. It says Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Skin Matte Finish. So this is what the packaging looks like. This is the bronzer, and I think this is the shade Goldilocks. I don't really need a lot of bronzer. I mean, I just want to kind of warm the face up a little bit, but you know, my bangs are down, so I'm not going to put any up there. Okay, I am actually going to put just like a little bit up there. Okay, I think that's perfect. I didn't go very hard with the bronzer because, again, pasty over here. Okay, another brand new product for me. This is their Archology Eyebrow Sculpting Gel. You guys know how I feel about a brow gel. It's like my favorite. It's easy, and if it's one and done, I'm into it. So I have this in the shade Perfect Brown. This is what the packaging looks like. Okay, I'm not I'm not mad about this. This is definitely getting the job done. I'm able to feather my brows, make them nice and flirty. And I would also say that the formula is pretty smack dab in between wet and dry. So it's got a good balance going on. I don't feel like I have to be super duper careful. I do like the length of the wand. I feel like I have really nice control of it. I feel like this color is, you know, a good shade for me. So the next thing I'm gonna go in with is one of their cream stick eyeshadows. This is in the shade Brazilianaire. It is a little cool toned, obviously, but not too much, you know, because when something is like pulls too cool and it's brown, I can't always get down with it. But again, this is a really nice, flattering sort of in between cool and warm. I'm just gonna take a eyeshadow brush and just make sure that's nice and blended. I don't have a Beauty Pie eyeliner. That's the only thing I don't have. So I just stepped off camera, did my liner real quick, and now we're moving on to one of my favorite mascaras, point blank. This is the Beauty Pie Uber Volume Boost Velvet Mascara. This was another product that was in my top 3 products in every category video. This is absolutely like one of my top 2 favorite mascaras right now. I actually need to get a new tube of this because that's how much I've used it. I feel like I'm getting it down to the very bottom and it's kind of drying out, but it doesn't even matter because it's still so good. Ah, makes me angry. I just love how I can literally just go the hell in. Like, I don't have to be precious. I just love what this mascara does for my lashes. So you guys, I'm watching this show called Midnight Mass. Is anyone else watching this? Okay, so here's the deal. It's on Netflix and it's getting like great reviews. Like, people are raving about it. So we started watching it. And it's one of those shows where I'm like, is this amazing or is this terrible? Like, there are some really great things about it. The lead actor is phenomenal. He plays the priest in it. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of really strange things going on at that show. And it's basically, I don't feel like I'm really ruining anything here when I tell you that it's a vampire story, but it's like a different take on it. It does have some very creepy moments, but I have to say, I have never seen a show that has so many monologues. I just don't understand. Like, I think the monologues work for the lead actor who plays the priest. Like, that totally makes sense for his character and he pulls it off. He's incredible. But then everyone else is like monologuing. So you'll watch a scene and all it is literally like 3 main characters just taking turns doing a monologue. And I'm just like, am I in like acting 101 or am I watching like a successful Netflix show? I can't tell. Like, the kind of monologues that are just, I mean, they're beautifully written, but it's just like this person is waxing poetic for like 3 minutes. And I'm like, is this for real? Like, are we supposed to believe that everyone is just monologuing up a storm? What's happening? If someone knows what I'm talking about, please weigh in, because I can't even remember. I think we're on episode 5. And every single episode, I try to open my mind and then I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird. No one does this. And yes, I sound like Jerry Seinfeld when I say it, okay? What are they doing? Why? I don't know. Too many monologues. I almost want to tell you guys to watch it just so you can get back to me and like tell me what you think, because it's mystified me. Do you even see what these lashes, like what's even happening? I just cannot get over this mascara. I am gonna go in and do my mascara on my lower lashes as well. I don't always do that, but I do trust this mascara with my life. And also, you know, we've got that awesome mattifying powder that we set our under eye with, so I think we're gonna be just fine. So now we're gonna do lips and then I'm gonna double blush. I have 2 lip products here. I'm so excited to show you. So this is new for me. This is their Shine Up Lip Color Balm. And I got it in the shade Baby Bear. Guys, I think that Beauty Pie like has a corner on the market in terms of nudes. Like, I'm not a nude lip person. Every single lip product they carry just has the perfect nude shades that I think are so sexy and so flattering. This is one of them. Like, I know this is pinkier. This is definitely a pink nude, but it just glides on and it has a little bit of shimmer to it. I just think that's beautiful. I think it's so nice. And again, this is that type of lip product where I technically don't even need a mirror. I can just glide this on, smooshy my lips together, and it's gonna look good. This is like a star, okay? And I can't believe I haven't talked about this yet. This is the Wonder Gloss Collagen Lip Oil. So I'm gonna swatch this for you on my arm so you can see what it looks like. Now, you guys know, if you watch my channel, I'm not a huge lip oil person. I'm really not. I was really sort of disappointed by some recent lip oils I tried. I feel like it can be a very thin, like drying formula. And you know, I like something very plushious. That's what this is. So this is in the shade Jammy. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous and thick and plushious that is. Ooh, so good. So I know you're not like seeing the actual shade right now because I'm putting it over the top, but that's why I did the arm swatch. And it also has like the faintest smell of something kind of vanilla-y. Look at how that goes on. Wow. They're just so incredibly huggy and sumptuous. I always feel so extra when I use the word sumptuous, but it's sumptuous. So this is the Super Cheek Powder Blush in the shade Plumminess. And you can even see, look at how beautiful that is in the pan. Like you can see there's a shimmer to it. It's radiant. Whenever I go in, I like to just take a little bit and put it on my hand just so I kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with so I don't put too much product on. Oh my God. Oh, MG. Flames on the side of my face. So good. Oh my God, that is stunning. Holy shit, holy shit. Okay. I was already impressed and now I'm like filled with rage. So now I'm gonna go back with that flurfy brush and I'm going to dip it into that really, really radiant powder. This is the Triple Beauty Perfect Glowy Powder. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. She's glowy. There she is. Oh, wow. You really don't need highlight after that. You really don't. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm still going to break the highlighter out. We might have to like use it for a different purpose because I don't think we need it for cheek highlight anymore. Okay. This is a highlighter that would last you 1,000,000 years. Like I barely like touched into this and this is what it did. Can't get over it. Okay, so this is the highlighting powder. This is the shimmer bar. And again, like I understand that we don't need this. We're still gonna use it. I just wanted to swatch this for you so you can see. Ooh, that's a little bit more like sort of goldy than I was thinking, but it looks gorgeous. That's what it looks like on my finger. I'm actually gonna just take what is left and do my brow bone. Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of just taking this and patting it all over my eye because I think it's that stunning. I am gonna just put it right there in that money spot because why not, right? Why not? I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just make sure that's nice and blended out. We don't want to see the lines. Literally everything I put upon my visage is stunning. I don't know how much more I can even say about Beauty Pie to tell you, like, if you're sleeping on this, you are missing out on like the biggest bang for your buck you've ever seen and like the most gorgeous products. Thank you so much to Beauty Pie for partnering with me on another video. I don't even know what I'm gonna cheers. Like, I'm not gonna cheers anything. I know that's infuriating and disappointing, but like, honestly, everything is so equal. I don't even know what I would do. Everything I used today, all the information will be down below in the description box. You guys are the best. Stay safe out there and bye.